Hey, good afternoon. It's Rick Baker with Coldwell Banker. I wanted to give everyone a little light into what's happening with the market today. Right now, a lot of sellers are offering a way for the buyer to buy down the rate because the interest rates are perceived to be higher than they are. And they're a little bit higher than the norm, but not that much. But nonetheless, what the sellers are offering you is money to buy the interest rate down. It's the worst waste of money in the history of the Western world. Do the math on it. Have a lender quote you what, say, 1 point would do. And a 1 point is 1% of the loan amount. So if you're a $400,000 mortgage, 1 point or 1% would be $4,000. The rule of thumb is that'll get you a quarter of a point lower on the interest on the mortgage rate. Now, everyone, and I mean everyone, says within 12, 18 months at the most, we're going to be down about 6, maybe 6.25 at the worst. So here's the problem with that. I tell people, look at the money you're spending, see how much your payment is, divide the amount of money you're saving, divided by the payment savings per month, and you get your break-even cost. Most of these require at least 3.5 years, if not 4 years, just to break even on the deal. And there's nobody in the Western world that I know that says that these rates are going to be the same in 4 years. Frankly, it won't happen that much this year, most likely, to be prudent. Summer and spring of 2026, almost everyone says we're going to be at or below 6%. So if you're spending all that money, thousands of dollars, and it takes 3.5 to 4 years on average to break even, when you refinance it in a year and a half, you've wasted half that money. Take the money as a seller credit, use it for your closing costs, finance it at the slightly higher rate now. And here's the great thing about the state of Texas. If you refinance in the first 4 years of owning the property, the biggest expense for a refinance is your title policy, because it's a new closing. Title policies are about like 0.75% of the price of the property. If you refinance in the first 4 years, the state of Texas, which sets those rates, say it's half price. So, since you skip a payment anyway when you refinance, your total out of pocket from a cash perspective is nil. So, take the money, use it for your closing costs, negotiate really hard. I put a house under contract today. They're walking into at least $45,000 worth of equity. DM me and I'll show you how the deal worked and set up. I'm closing one on Monday. The appraisal came in this week for $31,000 of equity. That's what's out there now. So don't use the money to buy the rate down. Use the money as a seller concession. Pay the closing costs. Refinance within a year, 18 months at the most, and you'll be thousands and thousands of dollars ahead. That's what's going on. So don't fall for this sugar high of a temporary rate reduction. It's a horrible, horrible waste of money. And if it takes you 3.5 to 4 years to break even on the deal, it's not going to happen. So give me a call. Again, it's Rick Baker with Coldwell Banker, 972-836-8880. Last year, I was named top 4% in the world for Coldwell Banker. I'm top 2% of the realtors in America. And the website is getarealrealtor.com. Look for aggressive representation when you're spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thanks. 972-836-8880.